Welcome to What's Cooking in the Library. Today we are going to make chaffles. Chaffles are made with a waffle iron, but they are mozzarella cheese and eggs, mostly. A basic chaffle is made for every 1/2 cup of mozzarella cheese, you add 1 egg. So we're going to start out today with 2 eggs. Use a whisk and whisk those eggs. Now I'm going to add 1 cup of grated mozzarella cheese. If you want to fresh grate it, you can fresh grate it. I have this bought and grated cheese, and that's just fine. Doesn't matter if it's large or small grated large or small. Okay, so I've added 1 cup of grated mozzarella cheese. Now we could go ahead and cook that, but in order to make it a lot better, I did a lot of experimenting yesterday. I had never made it before yesterday. And I found that if you add just a few more ingredients, it just makes it that much better. So we are going to add today 2 tablespoons of almond flour, and we're going to want it to be kind of rounded, heaping tablespoons of almond flour. So there's 1, 2 heaping tablespoons of almond flour. And we're also going to add 2 tablespoons of grated Parmesan cheese. This just makes them a lot better. Now, if you want to do like syrup, make it kind of a with syrup or jam or something, you can just go ahead and cook it right there. We're going to make it. We're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of Italian seasoning and a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, because I really like it savory like that. So I'm just going to add that. We're going to use ours to make pizza today. Mix that together. Now, something I didn't do, before you even start and you turn on your waffle iron, you can use just a regular waffle iron like this. This is it has 4 squares in it. Or if you have a mini waffle iron like that, it works really good to make chaffles in that. So I am going to show you, we will make one in the small one, but I'm going to show you the big one for right now. So now we're going to have to wait for that to heat up, because I normally turn that on before you start mixing up, because this mixes up so fast, your waffle iron will be ready when you're ready to cook. But we have to wait now. All right, our waffle iron is hot, so we're going to sprinkle just a little bit of Parmesan cheese on each of those 4 things. I'm going to put, there's 4, you're going to use a 1/4 cup in each one, and this should make 4. So we're just going to split this up between the 4 squares. Spread them slightly. Sprinkle it with a little more Parmesan cheese on the top and put it down. Cook it until they're done. All right. So, you can see these are ready to take out. You can set them for however brown you want them. These are pretty brown. They're really crispy because I set them on the highest setting. If you don't want them that crispy, then just set your waffle iron. Don't let them cook this long. But these are gonna be delicious. They're gonna be really yummy. All right, so there's the chaffles. Okay. I'm also gonna show you how to make it in a small waffle iron, a mini waffle iron. So I mixed up just a half a cup. So this should make 2 of them. So I'm just gonna use half of the batter. Again, sprinkle a little bit of mozzarella cheese on. Put half the batter in there. Sprinkle a little more mozzarella cheese. And we'll let that cook. Okay. So here's made with a small waffle maker, and I didn't cook this quite as long. You can see it's not as brown, but really yummy looking. I'm gonna go ahead and cook this other one. Put some mozzarella on, this other half in. You don't have to sprinkle the mozzarella, it just makes it that much more yummy, in my opinion. Go ahead and let that cook. Okay, so I'm actually gonna use, we're gonna use some of these to make, I'm gonna show you how to make these into pizza. So I'm just gonna take 3 of these. I have a little bit of, this is actually spaghetti sauce. You can use just regular tomato sauce. You can use any sauce you want to put on. We're just going to spread this with some sauce. You could even do like Alfredo sauce and some chicken, shredded chicken or something. I mean, that sounds really yummy. I haven't made it, but I bet it'd be really good. You can do whatever you want here, but we're gonna now sprinkle it. I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle it with, I have some 4 cheese blend here. I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle it with that cheese blend. You can use more mozzarella if you want. I just have this other, so I'm gonna use it. Whatever kind you wanna put on. Sprinkle that on top of your sauce. Now, if you don't want any meat, we're gonna go ahead and put it in the oven. I'm going to add, though, some pepperoni slices to mine. I put about 4 pepperoni slices on because I like lots of pepperoni. Just put on whatever you think sounds good. Now we're just gonna bake these in a preheated oven for 3-4 minutes until the cheese is melted and the pepperoni is hot. We're just gonna put this in the oven. I actually have a toaster oven function on here, so I'm just gonna toast these actually. So you can just eat these, especially if you don't use the savory stuff, like the Italian seasoning stuff. You can put syrup on it if you just do it plain without those. I think you could probably even kick it up by adding maybe some cinnamon if you wanted it to be more sweet. There's a lot of things you could do with it, adding different spices to it. But you can use it as sandwich bread. You can use it, you can just put jam or syrup on it. You can make it into, like I'm making it into pizza. There's a lot of different things that you can do with chaffles. So experiment. I don't think you can do anything. I mean, I did some experimenting yesterday and everything I made was good. So just do some experimenting and see what you come up with. All right. had it in the toaster oven here for a few minutes. Like I said, you can just do it at 400 degrees and it's just, the cheese is melted, and so it is ready. So enjoy learning, experimenting with your chaffles.